What's up YouTube? This is Shabazz and I'm back with another CBD hemp flower review. What's up YouTube? My name is Shabazz. I make educational, entertaining, and informative content about CBD, hemp flower, alternative cannabinoids, cannabis, and cannabis accessories. If that sounds right for you, make sure you go hit that subscribe button. Today we are going to be talking about the Lil Smokies Panjshir harvest. All right, the newest iteration, one of the most popular drops of the Lil Smokies. All right, I know y'all are anxious to hear about these, but first and foremost, I gotta give a shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. They're keeping the channel going and growing. Remember, my channel is not monetized by YouTube, so I rely on the support of my viewers in the community. So shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. Shout out to everybody who cops my merch. Right now I'm rocking the most popular design, the Hemp Just Smoke It shirt. Check that out. And shout out to everybody who uses my coupon codes and links to shop. Information on all of that will be down on my landing page in the video description or on my website, shabazz420.com. Also, another thing too, time to enter the Shabazz summer giveaway is almost over. So if you haven't entered that already, make sure you go to the Discord and check that out. Get your entry in there. If you're watching this video right after I drop it, if you're watching this video a month later, a year later, you already missed out, but it's cool. I have several giveaways throughout the year. All right. If you want to enter in the Shabazz summer giveaway, make sure you go join the Discord, get all the rules and information there. The Panjshir harvest, Lil Smokies. Now these actually dropped a month or two ago, but unlike past Lil Smokies drops that sold out within days, these we are actually keeping in stock indefinitely. These are made in small batch, but as they sell out, a new batch is made. And so for the foreseeable future, you will be able to keep buying these Panjshir Harvest Lil Smokies. If you're unaware or unsure about the Lil Smokies brand, Lil Smokies is kind of a three-way collaboration between myself, Type 3, and Pharma Extracts out in Las Vegas. Basically, like I always tell y'all, I'm not in this to make money. My goal for my position is to try to help drive the industry to where it needs to be, and also, most importantly, bring awareness to low THC cannabis. However, there is a big void in the hemp industry. So much of the hemp industry and the CBD flower world is just like, I always use the phrase, it's like country diner theme. Like everything is like old-fashioned, rural, farm-friendly hemp flower, and that's great for the older geriatric folks, the retired folks that need it for their arthritis and all that, right? We're also trying to attract a younger crowd because there's a lot of younger people, and I don't mean minors, there's a lot of people in their 20s and 30s who are definitely interested in high CBD, low THC cannabis. And with that being said, there are a lot of products that are available in the type 1 regular weed world, the medicinal recreational weed world, that are not available in the CBD flower world, or they're not available in a good quality. Lots of shortcuts being taken. So just like my moon rocks, I created the Lil Smokies brand to try to fill in a gap in the hemp world. If you've ever gotten a pre-roll from a hemp company, 9.9 times out of 10, it's going to be harsh, taste stale, tastes like dirt, tastes like hay, tastes like grass, give you a headache. You just throw them away, all right? When I get pre-rolls from hemp companies, almost always, I just throw them in the trash. They're not worth smoking. Reason why? Hemp companies make their pre-rolls out of their leftover product. Their shake, their trim, their smalls, older material from last year's harvest or the year before that. Just basically they're trying to use their stuff instead of just throw it in the trash. But really it's trash, all right? At least for smokable purposes. You know, this is stuff that could be extracted, turned into edibles, whatever. And so I said, you know what? The hemp game, the type 3 users, the CBD flower enjoyers, we need a high quality pre-roll. A pre-roll that you know for sure when you pick it up and smoke it, it's gonna taste good, it's gonna smell good, it's made of high quality ingredients, and it's gonna have the effects that you want. And I don't mean this to sound like a commercial, this is just literally the reasons why we created the Lil Smokies brand. There is a reason behind it, a passion behind it. It's not just about making money. And in case you recall, that's the same reason that I made the Shabazz Moon Rocks. Now, just like pre-rolls, I had seen other moon rock products in the CBD flower game, but it was all outdoor, low-grade flower, coated in distillate, and then coated in keef. Just subpar ingredients. They got seeds in it, full of stems. It's just not good stuff. And so I said, you know what? We got to bring some good moon rocks to the CBD world. There's a lot of moon rocks in the type 1 world. They're popular. Lots of weed smokers like moon rocks. We need some good moon rocks. And so I made the Shabazz Moon Rocks, which is indoor flower, top shelf indoor flower, not smalls, not shake, not seeds, not outdoor flower, coated in live resin, no distillate, and then coated in keef. Lil Smokies, Basically the same idea, all right? All premium stuff, right? So Lil Smokies are never made with shake, they're never made with trim, nothing like that. They're always made with whole flower, premium flower, the same flower that is sold for smoking. So that's basically just the history of the Lil Smokies brand. I've done lives and stuff, but I've never done a direct video about the Lil Smokies themselves. So that's the point of Lil Smokies. I know there's other pre-rolls and stuff, but Lil Smokies are meant to be a pre-roll that is good quality, that if you don't have time, energy, strength, patience, whatever, it's a convenient way to pick up a pre-roll joint of some CBD and smoke it, and you know that you are going to have a good time and smoke it and not be utterly disappointed. So now, while I tell you specifically about the Panjshir Harvest drop, let me pop one of these open and whew, that's dangerous, that's dank, that's loud, all right? Let me pop one of these open, light one up, all right, while I talk to you, all right? And just in case you're wondering, these are king size raw cones that these are made with, 1 gram each, all right? So Panjshir Harvest, all right? So again, I made a live about this, discussions on Discord, Reddit, everything. But let me tell you, in case you didn't see any of that. All right, we got this lit. Let me change hats. All right, I got on the Paco hat. I'm in the mood, I'm in the vibe. Let's smoke and talk. Lil Smokies Panjshir Harvest is basically inspired by and created to emulate an Afghanistan indica Hindu Kush experience, all right? Now I could talk forever, but I don't want to make this video too long. The Panjshir Harvest is sun-grown indica Kush flower, Afghani genetics, infused with hash. And there's a reason behind that. As you all know, land-raised indica strains of cannabis come from the Hindu Kush mountains that run through Pakistan and Afghanistan. That's where all of the Kush in the world comes from. It is traditionally grown there, and it has been growing there for thousands of years. It is a part of the lifestyle, it's part of the culture. Also, a big part of the lifestyle and the culture, and something that's been going on for thousands of years, is processing some or most of that flower into hashish. And they don't have anything indoor grown over there in Afghanistan and Pakistan. It's all outdoor, naturally grown land race and the power of the sun, all right? Those Kush strains there have adapted to that climate perfectly, all right? So that's why I'm wearing the Paco hat, all right? Now, the name Panjshir Harvest is a two-part meaning. A, the Panjshir Valley of northern Afghanistan is famous for being twice in history the last holdout in Afghanistan for liberty and freedom. When the Russians invaded Afghanistan, they could never break into the Panjshir Valley, okay? Ahmad Shah Massoud held off the Russians, never let them get in. That's basically why Russia never took over Afghanistan. The Panjshir Valley was also the scene of the second resistance against the Taliban, most recently where Ahmad Shah Massoud's son led the resistance. Also, the Panjshir Valley, like most green areas of Afghanistan, is famous for its cannabis and hash production. So that's where the Panjshir part comes from. The harvest part, I think, is pretty self-explanatory. It's a Panjshir harvest, okay? This product represents the bountiful harvest of cannabis grown in the Panjshir Valley, and an experience that you might get if you sat down in there and smoked some of that flower and some of that hash. Now, of course, this is a CBD dominant, low THC product, so it is not gonna get you high like that would. However, the general idea of the effects, the smell, and the taste are the same. So the Panjshir Harvest is a blend of 3 different Kush strains. Now, I know I'm all about transparency, and I'm not trying to not be transparent, but I don't want people taking the exact same strains, which there's not that many, all right? It's not hard to figure out. Taking those same 3 strains, figuring out the blend ratios, adding some hash, and being able to copy the product, which I won't be too mad about, but I would like it to stay kind of proprietary for a while if I can. So, these are 3 CBD dominant Kush strains, sun grown in the most Afghanistan-like environment possible. How do I know that? All of the flower that are in the Panjshir Harvest come from plants that I personally saw when I went to Oregon. I chose the strains that I chose and the locations that I chose because those plants had the same morphology, nug structure, color, smell, everything as if they were grown in Afghanistan. You couldn't tell the difference. It's also about quality too, because who wants to smoke low quality stuff? Obviously, mixed in with those 3 Kush strains is hash made from those same strains. So basically what you have is the ultimate indica product right here. All right. If you are looking for heavy, if you are looking for sedating, pain relief, relaxation, end of the night, knock you out, Panjshir Harvest Lil Smokies are literally what you're looking for. And beware, this is loud, all right? Past drops of Lil Smokies were made with indoor flower. The Panjshir Harvest is louder than all of them. The combination of the Kush strains with that Kush hash just creates, you need ear protection, all right? A story I often tell, when I was coming up with the blend and the ratios for this mix, I was testing it out. I went to a bowling alley and I lit up one of these in the parking lot. And somebody across the parking lot started saying, damn, who is smoking that? That smells strong AF. And I was just sitting there smiling. I'm like, they don't even know that's CBD. And actually I did go up to them and I told them, this is CBD. They didn't believe me. Some lady got mad because her kids saw somebody smoking weed. It's CBD. And in case you're wondering what it smells like, gassy, diesely Kush, okay? And the hash just enhances that. And if you've never had hash before, it is a straight like muscle relaxer type of sensation. So you have all indica flower, you have all indica hash, so it's just a straight sedating, relaxing, flavor smell powerhouse, all right? Straight Kush, diesel, skunk, coffee, chocolate, earth is what this smells like. All right, that's what it tastes like too. All right, like I said, I don't want to talk too long. All right, I really just wanted to tell you about the Panjshir Harvest Lil Smokies. I could get more into it. Like I said, I love Afghanistan. I love the culture of Afghanistan. The history of it is such a historically interesting place, and most of all, it is probably the most cannabis significant place in the world. Okay, I want y'all to check out the label on the bottle too. Now you see two Afghani men around a fire. And I'll put a picture of the label too in case you can't see the details, but it's a moonlight scene. And basically what they're doing is smoking hash in a compound in the Panjshir Valley at nighttime in Afghanistan. And when you smoke these, this is the vibe I'm going for. Just straight relaxation, sitar music playing in the background, the azan going off somewhere, goats bleeding in the background, a little stream bubbling through the center of the valley while you just smoke on this year's straight landrace indica Kush harvest, all right? So the labeling on this is a vibe, and so is what's inside, all right? Now beware, you will get the munchies off these. You will have some pain relief, you'll have some sedation, you'll have some relaxation, all right? So this isn't something you want to smoke on your lunch break while you're at work during the day, all right? You might go back to your desk and fall asleep. I don't want this to sound too commercially or anything like that. I honestly am making this video because I just want to tell y'all about them. I want you to know that it exists. Oh, and another thing too, because I know what some of y'all are thinking, which you might put in the comments, oh, Shabazz, I would pick up a pack of the Panjshir Harvest Lil Smokies, but I only vape. That's fine, and I totally respect that. However, you wouldn't believe how many people have told me that they buy these just to open them up, pour them in their vaporizer, and still enjoy them. And they say it's totally worth it. They're that good. And I've done that myself, right? I've opened up one of these, poured it into my crafty and my ball vape, and it's that good, all right? It's good. So if you like Kush, you like skunky diesel, you like indica, you like hash, you want that hash infused flower experience for the effects and everything, these are what you need in your life, straight up. Also too, some about these, just like my moon rocks, where these are made in Las Vegas by that company right there, Pharma Extracts. This company is a professional, certified, licensed cannabis processing facility, all right? I do not make these in my kitchen. These are not made in somebody's basement. These are not made in somebody's barn, okay? These are made in a professional, like laboratory style cannabis facility that is licensed. It's GMP certified, ISO certified, all of that, all right? OSHA certified, whatever certified you want to get, they got it, all right? So these are, you know, look, when I bring stuff to the market, I'm trying to fill in gaps, and because it's coming from me, I want everybody to know that it is clean and it is good quality. That is like the paramount point of all of this, all right? I don't want there to be any question, mixed reviews, none of that, okay? It's just good quality, good effects, made in a clean place by professionals. All right, y'all, if you have picked up some Lil Smokies already, a 5-pack, a 10-pack, whatever, Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I know a lot of y'all had. I've already gotten your reviews. I appreciate the love. I'm glad that you're enjoying them. If I haven't heard from you though, you have an experience with the Panjshir Harvest Lil Smokies, let me know about it down in the comments. If you have any ideas for further Lil Smokies or something that you would like to see, also let me know down in the comments, all right? If you want further information about these, check my landing page down in the video description or check my website, Shabazz420.com. You can also hit me up directly on Discord and I could talk to you about it in real time. Link for that's down in the video description, all right? Don't forget about the giveaway. Make sure you enter that, all right? Hit like if you like the video, hit me up down in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you can see when I upload new content. I appreciate each and every one of y'all so much, and I sincerely hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace.